guys. Okay, so I want to just briefly talk about like the helicopter ride and how it came about. So the helicopter ride was intended as a birthday gift for Anderson. By the way, his birthday's in November. Not that I booked it now, but I actually booked it way in November, but we weren't able to go because of the weather. There was a lot of bad weather, and obviously safety is important. So yeah, so I completely understand. But so we try to like book it like I think it was probably 6 times. I think the 6th time was the one that worked out for us. But yeah, it was a long time. It's been a long time that we were expecting this. So, but the way I presented this helicopter ride to Anderson was as just a regular helicopter ride around the city, sightseeing and all, and he was super excited about it. But for me, for some reason, I didn't think that was enough of a wow factor. I mean, it's a helicopter, but I don't know. I'm just weird sometimes, and also maybe I might be a little adrenaline junkie. I'm not sure yet. I'm not gonna like self-proclaim myself as that, because I don't go out and like look for the most extreme stuff sometimes, but I don't know. Anyway, so I was like, you know what, like a flight lesson would be amazing for him to do. So I book it and I'm like, all right, we're gonna do a flight lesson. So I do a flight, I book it as a flight lesson, and he has no idea. He just thinks it's a regular helicopter ride. And then the day comes, I book it for like early August, and I book it and I let him know like, oh babe, you know, it's a helicopter ride, but it's also a flight lesson. And then he's like, you know, not too fond of it being a flight lesson at all, and he's like so against the idea. But I was like, you know, whatever, like I can, you know, push him to do it and he'll be okay. So the night before the helicopter ride, I didn't get a call to confirm, and what was happening before was that I was getting calls to either confirm or deny that we're gonna get on the helicopter the next day, but I didn't get any call that night before. So I figured, oh, this is weird. And like, I was checking the weather and it was saying that it was gonna rain and thunderstorm, all these things. So I was like, oh, maybe it is canceled. So the next morning, like I didn't really get ready, and I told him like, oh, maybe like it's canceled, blah blah. And I was just like, okay, whatever. So then by 9 o'clock I call, because that's when they open. I call just to really confirm that it's canceled, and they were like, no, it's not, like it's gonna be fine by 12, like it's on. And I was like, oh my god, let's get ready. So I was like getting dressed and getting ready to go. It was pretty late by then, and I called Anderson and I told him like, babe, we're going, we need to go. During that time, he decided to do other errands because I told him it was canceled, and then I just called him right away and told him like, no, just drop everything you're doing and like let's go, which he didn't want to do. And then he told me like, I'm not flying that helicopter, you're flying that helicopter. Then I got upset and I was like, fine then. I called the place and I was like, can I just get my money back, or can I reschedule? Like I was just really upset. They told me that they can see about my money back, but they weren't sure, but I can definitely reschedule. So I was just like, you know what, let me just stop being grumpy and let me just like reschedule it, and this will absolutely be the last time. Like, because I was like done and tired by that point. So I rescheduled it, and then for 2 weeks out, and then I talked to Anderson about it. He was not really happy. He didn't want to fly a helicopter. He was really nervous, and obviously it's not, you know, it's not something that you just go do. So I completely understood, and I let him know that, you know what, maybe when we get to the place he can decide if he wants to fly it or not, and if he doesn't want to fly it, like I'm pretty sure they can change it really easily. And then he was like, okay. So we went with that idea, although on the car ride there he was very serious and very quiet, and he wasn't really talking at all. I mean, I was trying to bring up small talk, but he wasn't really talking at all. I mean, I wasn't nervous because I wasn't the one driving it, but whatever. So then we get there, and it's like a really nice place, by the way. It's really nice, and they tell us to sit down, and then he goes in and he's just like, someone comes in and he tells us like, oh, who's gonna be the co-pilot today? And Anderson just like, you know, says he is. And I think at that point he kind of felt pressured, and he kind of like felt he had to do it. So, and Anderson's like really brave. He's so brave, and although that, like, you know, it took him a little bit to like get there, I knew that he was gonna do it regardless, because he's just a really brave guy. But so that happened, and if you want to see like some footage of it actually happening, I'm like looking over at my camera because I know where the footage is, but the camera's here, so but yeah, so if you want to see more footage on it and stuff, like, you can definitely keep watching. It was so much fun. At one point I really thought I was gonna die. I really thought that was gonna be it. I thought the helicopter was just gonna go roll over and that's it, because it's so easy to think that when you're up there, but it was fun. We're getting ready. How do you feel, babe? I feel like Anderson's having a mini heart attack.
I'm not as excited as you are.
So Anderson is maybe flying today.
Hey,
What?
how you doing?
Hey.
I'm Brad, how are you?
Hello.
Hi. Which one of you is going to be flying? Oh, you're going to be sitting in the back?
Yeah.
Alright, so I have to give you like a brief of what we're going to be doing, and then you're going to watch a quick safety video.
How do you feel? So nervous?
It's not gonna change, bro. It's not gonna change.
Woo! as you thought it would be?
It was bad. No, it was scary. It was scary. Don't get me wrong. At first, I was a complete wreck. I was shaking. You could feel it in the helicopter. But then I started getting a hang of it. I mean, not too much, but you know.
Yeah. It was fun. You know what was scary when we were leaving, and then when he gave you
when he gave you the control,
and then it was shaking, and then I was like, oh my god. Like, I was trying not to like say or do anything, but I was like, oh my god. And it was just like,
Babe,
it was just shaking
babe.
so much.
Imagine me, babe.
And
There
we
was
were
a
like-
point. There was a point where I had the control and I let it go, and I was like, "You grab it." And he was like, "No, no, you paid for this." I'm like, "Oh my god." I was like, "Oh my god." That's it.
Yeah.
It was fun though.
No, I had fun too. I'm glad you had fun.
I had fun.
Yeah.
I thought I wasn't gonna have fun. Honestly, I thought I was just gonna be scared the whole time. I mean, I was scared pretty much the whole time, but the view was beautiful.
You were like right in the front, so you can see everything like clearly.
How was your view?
It was obstructed. Like,
by us, right?
Yeah, but it was like nice because it can capture like stuff in the camera because that little latch opened and there was like no obstruction there.
But honestly, I couldn't
But-
really enjoy the view.
Because you were like worrying about
I
driving.
was just like I was like looking at the controls, looking at the making sure that the stick was straight, and I'm just like, I can't even look at the view. I'll look at the view and I feel like the helicopter will start shaking. I'm just like, okay, focus.
No, that was fun though. It was like a good experience, I feel.
It was.
I liked it a lot.
We flew around the Freedom Tower.
Yeah, we flew around the Freedom Tower.
was turning,
and
I
then like
was
we were
like-
right above like the Statue of Liberty. I don't know, it was like a good time. I enjoyed it.
There was a point where we were right on top of a boat, and I'm just like, what are they thinking? Are they thinking, are these people gonna land on us? Because we're barely close.
Like,